Welcome back to another episode of the Purple Pill Podcast. This is episode 80 of the Purple Pill Podcast. Um, that's my co-host Darren. That's my other co-host LA. I'm
Yo,
Robert. How y'all boys doing today?
nice.
Good.
Just
Y'all know
now
what
getting
today?
to 70 degrees. What's today?
That's actually a good point because it's been hot this whole summer. But apparently it's the day George Jetson is gonna be born.
George Jetson.
Yep.
Like from the TV show?
Yep.
The dad?
Yep. George
That's
Jetson.
crazy.
Gonna be married.
George Jetson was born today.
Yep. We'll be born
There's
today.
probably a baby somewhere in the world being born right now, be named George Jetson. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Imagine that.
Does it have to be a white kid?
We're right here.
Maybe. Maybe. Is that how the rules work? Like, are they gonna become woke and make George Jetson and the Jetsons black now? Is that what's about to happen?
Honestly, if they brought back the show, they'll probably make him black
Yeah, you think so?
or Hispanic or
I
something.
feel like some
Kinda
black people
trans
don't
kid.
even remember the Jetsons.
Nah,
Black
you
people like
remember
the
the
Jetsons.
Jetsons. Because it was either that or the Flintstones. Everybody had to choose. Which one?
Was it?
What
Was
was
it
for
only
y'all?
those two?
I like the
Yeah, because they
Flintstones
did a
personally.
crossover.
Damn, I like the Flintstones too.
Flintstones is my shit,
I
personally.
guess I was Team Flintstones.
Have you guys ever seen the horrible movies?
Their movies, like their live action movies.
Flintstones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love them. Those were dope.
I like them.
You
The
like
sec-
those, Rob?
I thought they were fun, but in all intents of the word, they're bad movies.
They were fun, cheesy family movies, man.
The second one with the Martian I didn't love, but the first
That
one
was my favorite one.
oh you wow. The first one was better, bro. Where Barney was like, look, I got you, Fred, and just gave him the answers or like swapped his test and everything just changed from then. That was my shit.
Yeah, it's all good.
So since we're talking about the Jetsons, we're been supposed to have flying cars and shit.
Are we?
Yeah, we are. We are.
Why?
What you
According to
mean
the
why?
Jetsons.
It's the natural progression.
Is it?
Yes. When you can't when two what did Neil the guy, Tyson, Degrassi, that guy. What did
Neil
he say?
deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah, 3D, going three-dimensional. So I
Yeah,
can
3
fly over
dimensions.
you instead of just
You want to give people who can't drive on a flat road the ability to drive in the sky there?
no.
So
I
here's the
want
thing.
I want it to be like iRobot as well, where we just have somebody just
Well, let's
punch
figure
in
that
my
out on the
application.
ground first, and then we can put the shit on the air. How about
So
that?
he actually talked about this. He said we already have flying cars.
Yeah, there you
They're
go.
called helicopters.
Fantastic. See,
But
look how
he said
that
the
works.
problem is it takes so much fucking wind power, and those things are spinning so fast, it makes so much noise. Everybody, it's not what's the word? Compatible for today's life yet. You would have to make it be able to still turn that fast to be able to push you off the ground, but make it quieter for it to be able to work.
They'd have to use magnetism instead of wind propulsion. That'd be the only
something
way
like
to
that.
do it, to offset it the right amount for it to be buoyant, and then like propel from there. You could do that. I'm sure people smarter than me have thought of it. But
Bro, after Elon makes electric cars like the norm, he's probably going for that next.
you think Elon's gonna do it, and not like
If
Volvo
not,
or BMW? Car manufacturing companies.
I don't think it's gonna be directly the car manufacturer. I could see the car manufacturer either hiring somebody or buying it off somebody, like paying them like a couple $1 billion.
I
They're
mean,
like,
you'd be surprised the technology inside of car manufacturers. Like in some BMWs, bro, you can add features like after you buy the car, like heated seats, and they'll activate that shit on your car. Like you don't even have to go to the dealer, bro. It's insane. The technology that's in your fucking car.
so that's crazy. Because
It's crazy.
I was just watching this video that you can like jailbreak your car.
You can. It's fucking insane. You heard about the Kia boys?
Nah, what's going on?
Darren, tell them about the Kia boys.
Oh man, well in Columbus, I don't know if this is happening all throughout the rest of the world, but in Columbus, these kids figured out how to get into Kias because they're so poorly made. I'm guessing
Secured, not made, secured.
same difference, honestly, because it's the key. It's the key fob. To be real with you, it pretty much you can use any key fob to get into a Kia, and people are getting into them, especially these kids, and they're driving crazy and causing accidents. Rest in
Stealing the
peace,
car.
because I think last week or 2 weeks ago, a couple kids like got in a bad accident, and like 2 or 3 of them died. But
Wow, that's
so that
scary.
was an argument amongst a lot of people in Columbus that the kids deserve to die. Obviously not, but they still shouldn't be stealing people's cars.
And the technical back on it, Rob, because I know you're wondering, is that on the key you have a chip in the key that refers to the car. Once they connect, they're supposed to be like, are they compatible? Or if they're not, when you try to turn the ignition, they don't connect.
Okay.
But with the Kia, you can put any key inside of it with whatever chip, and if you hit it far enough in, it'll ignite without turning. So they're releasing a software update for that, which will go OTA over the air to all Kias, allegedly. But we'll see what happens. Fun fact.
So that seems like a huge problem.
It is a problem.
It is.
It's
It
only
really is.
it's only in the newer model Kias though. So like I think it's what, like the 18s to like 18 to 20s or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
So you
But
telling me these kids wanted to go joyriding? Like they're some
They're still
ratchet
Nah, bro,
chick in
they're
a
stealing
YouTube
cars
video?
and selling Cadillac converters. What do you mean? They're getting 3 bands off your car for 40 minutes worth of fucking work. And they're
or
just going to
I'll be
juvie.
honest,
They'll be out in 6 months. Do it
honestly,
again.
there's are also kids who are just doing it for joyrides. They just using the car for like a week and then leaving it when they run out of gas.
So they so cheap they don't want to even like get some gas to put in the
These
car?
kids are
That's
14,
crazy.
15, bro. Like, what do
They
you
don't got money.
mean?
They ain't got money.
That's a crazy way to
Dude,
use a car like it's fucking bubble gum. Hey, as soon as it's done, bro, I'm done.
that's
These
what
are
they
kids.
doing. They're
That's what
doing
they're
it.
doing.
They're stealing them from my job now, bro. Like, I park in front of the office where I can see my car. I don't play that game. Like, we have security guards and stuff now. Like, walking in the 90-degree heat through our cars, I feel bad for them. But these kids are out here stealing cars, bro. They don't give a fuck.
Grown people. They don't care.
They don't
And
give a
what's
fuck.
crazy about it is when that accident happened last week, I want to say it was last week. I guess a whole bunch of parents showed up to the crime scene because they didn't know if it was their kid. So it also lends like if you a parent and you know your kid doing that, shouldn't you also be stopping it before it gets to that point? But
Nobody
obviously,
wants to snitch on their kid, bro. Come on.
you know what I mean? Go whoop your kid's ass and they're
You
gonna
see,
stop.
you see kids nowadays. You see what? Didn't y'all tell me last time that the parent of the mass shooter told people to forgive their child? Like, come on.
That's
Nobody wants to
different.
see their child in that kind of light
That's
as a
different.
thief, as a murderer, as a criminal. Nobody wants to see their child in that light. Come on.
I'll be
Yeah.
the first person. If you a thief, I'll call you a thief, even if you my own
Hey,
kid.
caught you red-handed. We learned what that meant this weekend.
Yeah, that's wild. But yeah, it's crazy in the city right now with the kids. So if you see anybody just speeding ridiculously crazy, which is everybody speed, right? I saw somebody going 90 plus on my way here like it was nothing. Um, but if you see somebody in a Kia driving crazy, then it's probably a kid.
Just get out their way, bro.
Yep, get out the way.
Don't even make it your problem.
Mhm.
Get out their way. Let me tell you.
Well, that's good to know. Watch out for them Kia boys. All right.
We shouldn't say Kia boys, those Kia people. We shouldn't,
Because there are some females involved as well.
or them. They are involved as well. We're all
Yeah,
inclusive here. There's the Kia people. What
they
you got
might
for us, Rob?
All right. Y'all said Vegas is underwater. What's that
Have
about?
you heard about this?
No, I have
I
not.
got a message the other day. A friend of mine, he was like, "Are you guys still going to Vegas?" I'm like, "Of course, I bought the fucking tickets. What do you mean, am I going to Vegas?" And dude's like, "Well, have you heard what's in the news? Like the strip's underwater." So I go online, and first thing I look at is that Newsweek article to your right. And someone's like, "Oh, from Twitter, we found blah blah blah." So I click the video, keep going down, and look at the video.
Inside the casinos.
And this is where we would to do like the sports betting. Our Vegas trip, this is where we would be sitting, man. Look at this shit.
Are you sure
Oh
they
yeah,
just didn't have a leak or something?
Okay. You'll see.
that's the
There's
thing.
more videos. Yep, you'll see. You can get out of it. This is pretty much it for this video.
So they're just trying to push the water out of the
Get
building,
out of this
or
video and keep going. You'll see more videos.
Give me
Keep
1 second.
going.
that's
So
the
it said
desert.
rain's pouring inside this famed Caesar Palace. Keep going. You'll see this video.
He's outside the Flamingo. Is that what he said?
I don't know where he's outside. But like rain's
Yeah.
pouring everywhere. There was a video of the strip. The strip's like people can't even drive through it because the water's just flooding. I told him I was like, this shit better be cleared up by Wednesday night when I land there.
This is the darkest I've ever seen Vegas. That is crazy. Oh wow.
Imagine you just at the casino having a good time and it start raining. You in your bedroom and it just start raining. I'm sick.
Oh,
I'm
obviously.
sick. I need a refund.
Oh man. Dang, this is terrible.
I need my 2 bands back.
Bro,
ASAP.
imagine getting there for like a weekend and this is your whole trip.
Nah, everybody's getting cussed out.
But this is because they just got rain recently, right?
Yeah, apparently there was a drought for a while. So this is good rain, I guess, but damn.
The rain they needed, but
All at once.
nobody wanted it. Oh man, that sucks. That's terrible.
What do you think guys just trying to flood it to get rid of to start over?
To
You think
purify
like
it.
a
Purify
Sodom and
Sin City.
Gomorrah thing?
No, I was thinking more Noah's Ark.
Purify Sin City.
Yeah.
Sure. I'm down with it. But I'm still going.
I know that's right.
He can put a pause to that plan for like 3 days.
He may got you. Never know. But don't be surprised if you step into a building you just feel.
They better be letting out all the blackjacks. Everybody get a blackjack.
How you lose $200 on a table
And
then
it's
you gotta
raining.
go back in the rain?
And it's raining? Nah.
Oh God, that's
Give me
the
my
worst.
money back. Run me my money back. I don't even know why I came here.
Oh man, but yeah,
I should have went to Magic City.
y'all gonna have fun. LA's about to do his second annual. You do a Vegas trip every season of the Purple Pill podcast now.
Is that what happens?
Yeah, that's the way I'm looking at it.
Every season's an annual trip.
Yep.
We should be going to one together, so we'll see.
Yep, that one's gonna be interesting. That one's gonna be interesting. A lot of football.
What else we got?
Well, speaking of football, I have a funny video I can show you guys real quick. I thought it was pretty funny. Give me a second.
Wayne was a
Yeah, trapping out the motherfucking bricks. Yeah, moving bells, nigga, yeah, moving bricks. Fucking on the start in that bitch a red bone. Yeah, put the bitch on.
Hey.
Like some motherfucking cologne. Fuck nigga, yeah.
I love it. Hold on, go down.
What do you mean?
No, just like go down the next video. I wanted to see what
Wayne
they
was
was talking
an
about.
honor student.
Oh, nothing less.
Huh? Yeah. In high school, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you ever regret not finishing high school?
Not at all.
No? Really?
It was my mom's idea.
To quit school?
Yeah, I had an album out. I was platinum already, thank God. And I was still trying to go to regular public school. And she saw me getting ready for school one day. And she saw me putting my gun in my backpack.
Yeah.
And she said, you gotta bring that to school with you? And I remember I asked her, I said, you don't want me to bring it? I remember she thought about it. She said, I do. So I put it back in my bag. She's like, you're right, bring, because she bought it for me.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So, and she was like, you do need it. And so it wasn't 2 minutes later, she walked back to my room and said, you don't go to school no more. You're getting a GED. And I was like, okay.
She was worried about your safety. Wayne was an honor student.
What? What?
They make
Is that how it
Louisiana
happened?
crazy. They make New Orleans and Louisiana sound crazy, dog.
I
They make it
mean,
crazy.
that boy came from the trenches. You see where everybody came from and what everybody went through that he's around?
Yeah,
Those
trenches.
people, they made it out. Wow. If I
Right.
was putting my strap in my backpack and was going to school, my mom would have karate kicked me.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
She would have been like, "Where you taking that?"
Mom probably would
First,
have pulled a gun on me.
she would have been like, Who are you?" My son don't have that. That's
Especially being in
crazy.
school, that's crazy. All the white kids would be scared.
Well, I mean, dude's a platinum 15, 16-year-old artist going to high school, about to get tried by everybody. You know, he's got money now. He need his strap, bro. Like,
Yeah, that shit's scary, man.
yeah, I never thought about that shit. Like, do these young rappers, once they become hot, go to school anymore? Do they all drop out? Like,
Nah, you gotta drop out.
Online classes the best.
but like, what happens? How do they know how to manage their business? How do they know how to manage
Yeah,
their
managers and
things?
shit.
Like,
They probably.
but how do you know them?
See Lil Wayne and Birdman situation? The Carter 5 took forever to come out.
Yeah, see,
You asked him.
That's not a problem. He was stealing money from him. Bro,
because they go to school and get
Because he didn't go to
educated.
school.
They
Exactly.
said DJ Khaled, all the albums he dropped under Cash Money or whatever, yeah, Cash Money, he never got paid for them.
No,
They said
rub hands like Birdman, baby.
I think they said Ross had to like talk to him like years later, probably like 2016, 2017 to finally get
He
his
still
money.
didn't get paid for
He
it.
still didn't get paid? That's crazy.
No, that money is still out there. Khaled, like, I think there's an interview. Khaled said, because Rick Ross did the diss to Birdman, then they asked Khaled in the interview, like, what is he talking about? He's like, yeah, I didn't get paid for none of it, but I'm blessed right now. I'm not even looking for that money at this point.
That's crazy. Think about all the hits he had under that brand.
All hits.
All of them,
Yeah.
bro. DJ
All
Khaled
of
was
them.
kind of that was his
We the
heyday.
best. Birdman, he did it the best. He's the best rapper. He don't even got to rap. And he don't even got to rap, baby. He just rubs hands like Birdman. He probably get paid from Thug.
I was gonna say, Mace actually just signed like a popular rapper for only $5,000 recently. He's like, I'm calling myself the new Diddy.
Stop.
Yo,
Wait,
five-
who do you
Five
sign?
bands.
I don't know. I forgot who it was, but I just saw it today. And he's like, yeah, I'm just pretty much calling myself the new Diddy. I would just type in, Mace. You gotta spell his name right too.
Is that how oh, I didn't. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Fivio.
No way. There's no way.
Yeah.
He exposed him for a terrible deal.
It's his $5,000 advance.
He exposed him, or did he sign him? Yeah, he exposed Mace so Mace signed him to that. Yeah.
With a 5K advance. During an interview with Million Worth of Game, 5-0 revealed that Mace signed him for a measly 5 bands, and he is still locked in the deal.
That's
the New York
stupid.
drill rapper has been on the up since his song Big Drip and has been a good trajectory with his recent collaboration with Nicki Minaj, which gave him his first Billboard 1, and he has also collaborated with Kanye. In an interview, 5-0 revealed that he was introduced to Mace by another person who pressured him to sign since it could be a good opportunity, as it was Mace, who is a well-known rapper. The deal was signed without any independent legal representation. That shit. The nigga that brought me to him, he was like, yo, man, just sign that shit, you bugging. I'm like, yeah, read it. He's like, all right, just sign it, it's good. So I signed it. The story was particularly shocking for the podcasters, as Mace has always cried foul at bad boy rapper Diddy, whom he accused for signing him for peanuts while earning millions from his royalties. Even recently, he has revealed that Diddy refused to sell him back his royalties despite offering to pay him $2 million for it. This might be the lowest any artist has ever received for an advance, since Mace himself had gotten $25,000 from Mace at the time when the dollar still held value. Yeah, the advance with 5 bands, that's all they gave me, 5-0 revealed, which shocked Wallow.
While
I
ago.
signed for 5,000, and when 5,000 hit, I thought this shit was going to last until whenever it was going to last. That shit ain't last 2 weeks. As for how long the contract is in force, 5 confirmed that he is still locked in with Mace. I'm still in contract now, he
What?
said.
Oh, he's stealing
Mace
money, bro. 5 was a big deal.
Mace know the business. He already know the business a lot, so I didn't do nothing. I just was signing. He was like, yo, he was kind of like fake trying to explain to me like, you got to keep this. I got to keep 30%. He was smooth talking. Nigga, he was like, who you want a song with? I'm like, G Herbo. He's like, I got you. He said about the promise by Mace, which also never materialized. This shit is small as fuck. In the meantime, the rapper also spoke about his financial situation with his career now taking off. There we go. Old nigga eyes. Keep going. Keep going up. I'm sorry. I don't know where I was at. In the meantime, the rapper also spoke about his financial situation and his career now taking off. I'm in a better situation now. He gets what he gets, like whatever he gets, but I control all my money and shit like that, the rapper said. The rapper also touched on drill rap and how he felt like the subgenre would die out after Pop Smoke's death. Damn, rest in peace, Pop. Pop is one of the main artists who promoted drill rap before his death, but also to Fabio, he was worried that the sound characteristic of New York would not go on after the late rapper's murder. He was gone, he was there, he was putting on, we were all coming up, but he was clearing the way for niggas like, yo, come on this way. 50 said he was embracing niggas, and when he died, it was almost like, damn, this shit might just die out altogether because he was putting on. The subgenre has, however, become popular since the Wu rapper's death, with 50 Foreign becoming one of the faces of the sound.
Dude, I would
Damn.
argue he's probably the biggest drill rapper besides Pop Smoke. He's probably the biggest drill rapper.
And Mace
still
is
alive.
just over here taking a cool M a year off nothing. Damn.
That's actually disgusting.
I mean, shit, he got to do what people did to him, right? He got to
I
teach a
don't think-
nigga a lesson.
See, that's my thing, bro. If you say it's disgusting, Rob, that throws me off because
He
this has been
signed the
happening.
deal, man.
Yeah,
He shouldn't have
this been
signed the
happening.
shit.
This is the music business. Like I'm telling you, back in the day, they hung niggas off of roofs if you tried to renegotiate or get out your deal. Like it today, you just gotta read the shit.
I'm not signing that.
Simple. Like
For
just
5
no.
bands, bro. You for like honestly, like if somebody said I give you 5 bands to sign with me, and you're a well-known artist and you have belief in you and your craft, would you sign for that shit? Like if I was an engineer and a homie be like, "Yo, I'll give you 5 bands to be my engineer for a year." I don't care how much clout you can give me from. Oh, I work with Mace. 5 bands, bro.
Nigga, no. Hell no.
I can't pay rent. What is 5 bands?
No. 5 bands each record, 5 bands.
Yeah, like what's the contract say? I
What
need
you
to see the
talking about here?
contract.
Yeah.
And that's
And that's for the engineer. Like we talking about the artist, that's totally different.
that's crazy. I wouldn't
Bro, he's gonna
sign
get all his
shit.
royalties. Bro, he has bangers, bro. Like you think about all his music, all the features he's been doing these past like 2 years.
Yeah, you gonna Kanye
He's
shit.
literally the face of drill rap in New York.
If he continues to have a lucrative career, like 10 years strong, like you know how like I didn't think personally 21 Savage was gonna last. I'll be the first to admit it. I did not think 21 was gonna make it.
Especially early on when he made that
Early
first
on.
mixtape with
Did
Metro
not-
Boomin. I
Did
can see
not
that.
think he was gonna make it. I like that shit he had with Future. Don't get me wrong, but I was like, oh, okay, this is a summer rapper. 10 years later, here we are.
That hasn't been 10 years, but
Whatever. 7 years later,
5, 6, yeah.
out here we are, and he's still moving strong. So depending on his career, like it might be worth it. But I personally can't imagine selling myself for $5,000 for
That's
according
something.
to
That's different. That's different. 21, he spoke on his deal before and he owns all his shit. pretty
I'm
much.
just saying, if his career doesn't last long, then who really cares, right?
nah, but
Like if his rapping career doesn't last long.
like
He
is now.
He was on that Off the Grid song, which XSL dubbed the best song of 2021. So like he's popping. He was on this dope UK drill song with all the UK rappers. He was
But what
killing
I'm
that
saying
shit.
is when he was signed by Mace, because we don't know how long ago this was he popping? This could have been 5 years ago.
This is before he blew up because they said
That's
this was
what I'm
before he made
saying.
the Big Drip song, which got him popular.
That's what I'm saying. So who knows how Mace didn't know how long dude's career was going to last. Maybe $5,000 was a good thing at the time.
For how
Like
long? For like 5
maybe
years? That's
maybe he
crazy.
signed a lot of people for $5,000. Like maybe the $5,000 was for you to get in the studio, make an album, and bring it back to me. And homie just did other shit. Maybe Mace forgot about the
Nah, he has
nigga.
like 3
I don't
albums.
know. We don't know the story. Is all I'm
If-
saying. We have to
I
dig a
think-
little deeper before we start pointing fingers.
I personally think this is probably how it went.
I'm on
I
Darren's
think this-
side. It's a business.
I agree. But when did Pop Smoke die? 2020, right?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Early 2020.
yeah.
I think that's when the drill started really popping, right? Am I wrong? Y'all remember?
They were definitely like going on the uprise. It was definitely
Yeah.
bullish, and it was becoming like very popular.
So I guess this guy probably wasn't even signed for more than 2 years, maybe 2-3 years at this point. Like at right now, by now, you know what I mean? So I won't give him 5 years. And on top of it, if I believe like he did with Pop Smoke, Push and Drill, I'm gonna believe myself because Drill comes from New York. And this nigga is probably the next to Pop Smoke that does it. Like Rob said, like he's the next.
So
he's
then
known.
why he ain't signed with who Pop Smoke signed with then? Why he ain't be like, yo, Pop, who you signed with? Exactly. Because Pop was probably independent and keeping all his fucking money. That's what niggas need to figure this shit out. Click it.
New York
I want to
is
hear what Big Dog got to say. Because you are right. New York's different.
$5,000, man. Nigga ain't shit. 5,000. Diddy 2.0.
Yo, he's sick.
Yeah, he's not even mad. He just happy.
He's not even mad. He's sick. He's sick
Bro,
with it. Fuck it.
But I think we also don't know the rest of the details. For all we know, he owns all of his masters still. So that can probably be a big benefit. You get this $5,000, but you own all your masters, but we're gonna keep you in the 360 deal. Besides the masters. You know what I mean?
Darren, he don't know his deal. How the fuck
Right?
you
He
supposed to know his deal?
He don't know his deal, bro.
That's true. That's true.
He just takes some money and go places.
Spend it.
And I mean, I get it.
And he does views. He makes bangers. He just dropped an album. This video got 3 mil. This video got 8.5.
7.4 right there.
If we look at his how do I see his most popular shit? I don't know. But basically,
Go
he's
to
a
his
big deal,
homepage.
man.
Go to his homepage. Never mind. It usually says it on the homepage.
I don't know. But that's crazy to me. Basically the biggest rapper in drill right now. This means
Didn't read his contract and is getting abused. No, doesn't surprise me at all.
It don't surprise me at all, but we don't know if he's getting abused once again. $5,000 advance. That could be abused, but at the same time, usually when you get that advance, you gotta pay it back to the company. I'm sure he's a lot more happier paying $5,000 back to the company as opposed to paying $2 million back to the company.
You never know, because
You know what I'm
I don't think Mace would be over there Diddy bopping if he was only getting $5,000 back.
I mean, he's not though.
He definitely was. You heard.
I told you he probably got him in a 360 deal where he making money each time that nigga hit the stage.
Crazy.
That is crazy, man. I'm not surprised though. Like they're gonna have to do something with the music industry soon because this shit is wild. People are getting abused. Like your favorite artists are getting abused. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah.
That shit is stupid. Even Issa Rae, I think she got a new show coming out about this. About the music. I could be wrong. Maybe it's not a show, but I know she spoke out on it. About the music industry and how it is called rap shit. So I'm not sure if it's like correlated. But I think she spoke out on the music industry and she was like, yeah, a lot of my friends are just in slave deals and I can't do nothing about it.
That might be a good show. That's a good idea. Especially with the uprising of female rappers in the past like 3-4 years and the takeover. I think that would be dope to watch to come up.
Megan Thee Stallion's first deal was crazy. Like I think Jay-Z had to get her out of that deal.
Yeah, that was a big deal. Like she was fighting with her label and stuff. But I remember the label was talking about they helped her blow up though, and she
That
was
is
just like
true.
talking shit about him. I don't know if that was a 360 deal. I think she just didn't like the deal because she blew up so fast.
It, most of those starter deals are always bad deals because people don't know what they're supposed to get, and they don't know who's supposed to read it for them, opposed to their homie.
Your homie who didn't go to school for 4 minutes. That's what you
Exactly.
want to read your 360 deal.
Got his GED with Lil Wayne.
I can't do it. I can't do it. We're gonna have Birdman look over this. No. No.
What is this terminology?
You ever seen The Office where Michael Scott just be yelling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it's gonna be.
Oh man. But yeah, hopefully those artists get out of those deals because that shit sucks for a lot of them.
I can't imagine working all day and not getting my money.
I mean, it's not even you getting your money. It's just somebody getting a bigger piece of your money.
Yeah, that's not my fucking money.
Yeah.
So
Imagine though, Drake got out of his deal in the past 5 years. I think Kendrick just got out of his deal.
all right. Good for them.
You gotta
Um,
survive.
At least it's not Sharon.
so if you guys remember, last week we spoke about the Indiana mass shooting. We had somebody comment on our page about it, but it's not popping up now. Give me a second. So they said the 22-year-old was a beast of a shooter. News reports claim that the first victim actually had a CCW on himself, but was surprised and too slow to respond.
See? Crazy.
Yeah. That is wild. That is wild. Yeah. Back to that. That dude was a great shooter from 40 yards away. That's nuts. That is just
I
nuts.
bought more ammo when we went to Kentucky, and I'm ready to go try it. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see. I'll be like, Darren, we wouldn't have made it. Let
Too
me
far
tell
away, my
you,
guy.
too far away. I had my glasses on too. It didn't happen.
Nah, man. I do want to practice shooting from like drawing. You know what I mean?
You know, let's
Like a
try it.
cowboy?
Yeah,
I
like
mean,
a
yeah,
sheriff.
yeah. Them niggas be really shooting from the waist and shit. That shit is really crazy.
Wow.
And be like hitting a target, bro. How,
Right, I would have broke my wrist.
bro? My
You gotta
wrist,
be the fastest gun in the West.
We can try it.
bro. I could be the fastest gun, but still not hit my target. You feel me?
That reminds me of a homeboy from the Harder They Fall. He just kept talking the whole time.
Great movie. LA needs to see it, but he's not going to
Oh,
see it because he doesn't like westerns.
you don't like westerns?
I never said that, so I haven't seen it.
No. You said you don't like westerns, and then I tried to tell him.
I haven't watched westerns.
Ever?
I mean, I've never found one that really piqued my interest, I guess.
Oh, well, if you ever decide to, I would suggest that movie for a modern movie. And old school
100%.
movies, I would suggest something like some John Wayne shit. Anything John Wayne.
Some John Wayne shit.
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
John Wayne shit.
Bro. But you should see the
have you
Heart
seen
of It.
Django?
Oh, that is.
No,
Django's a western.
I've not seen Django.
Django's a western.
Django's a hard movie to watch halfway through.
Oh, once he gets actually to the slave plantation and he sees his wife, that shit's tough.
When Leonardo gets introduced, it's a hard movie to watch at that point. I don't care what nobody say. That shit's hard to watch. Hard as fuck to watch at that point. It's great up to that though. One thing about that movie, they get you sunk in, and then that shit comes and you just like, oh, this is kind of uncomfortable. Oh, this is very uncomfortable. But it's a good movie. Great movie.
Until that point.
All right. So next, we got this video from. I found these videos from when Jack Harlow was like in high school, probably like a freshman, sophomore in high school, and he was making a bunch of music videos and stuff. I don't want to show it because I don't know if we can show it, but I just want you guys to listen to it for a couple seconds, if you guys don't mind.
Okay. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. I ain't sorry, bitch, you not. And this is why the reason why I'm hot. Check it. Man, it's that nappy-headed, handsome guy. Something that you can't deny. Hands down my pants as I fantasize about a man to bind. Sanitize, grab the mic, spit a couple random rhymes. Man, I'm hype. Turn it up, go ahead, amplify. Her to make hits, and my verses make sense. Yeah, they keep calling me the next Hurricane Chris. Non-stop, go hard. I've been working late shifts. Got that Duraflame lit while I'm burning blank bits. Every day's the same exact. In my room and making raps. Tell me now how lame is that, but soon they'll know the name is Jack Harlow specifically. Check the boy's identity. Hit the beat with that remedy for anything that you get to me. Super sick, I'm smooth and slick like lubricant in my room, you dig? Do it big and ain't new to this kid. Like, oh my god, his music is legit, man. Didn't know he actually rapped till after the fact, man, that wasn't bad. I'm either rapping raw, whacking off, playing a little basketball at the mall with a pack of broads. Actually, no, not at all. Lyrically, I'm locked and loaded, charismatic. Gotta show you how I live. Man, every day's an awkward moment. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot.
I liked it.
Oh man, good for him. Good for him.
Now, homie, we're rapping with Drake. I think that's pretty
Yeah,
dope.
hey, live
See
your
the
life.
what-
Come up.
Don't do no fake shit, and you'll be good, man. Stay true to yourself. That's a testament, man. Well, who's he signed to? Did he?
Probably. Hold
Did he got him on a 360 deal?
on. Jack.
Or his mama probably read that deal, huh? He probably not in no 360 deal, Darren.
No, he white. He's probably not in the 360 deal.
Look at that. Wonder why.
Atlantic.
And Warner. Yeah. They probably got him at 360.
Oh, that's why he did the
Drama.
song with Lil Nas X. He's signed to there too.
Is he?
Yeah, that's what it says right here. Oh, and homeboy at Pisces. No wonder I like him so much.
G-Eazy. Fergie. Good for Fergie. Kanye West is signed to these people? I thought Kanye West had his own record label.
Where you see that at?
You do. If you scroll up.
Songwriting partners.
It says, yeah. Right next to Lil Nas X.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he
Kanye
just
West.
Ye now? I thought he was Kanye.
Nah, he was Ye now, bro. You ain't know he changed his name?
Niggas be changing their name so much. I don't.
Nah, he needed to reinvent himself.
Artist formerly known as. But here's the thing though about Kanye.
Yeah.
This is a small Kanye tangent. Kanye is actually really good at reinventing himself musically. He's done it a million times throughout his career.
Is that Lil Dicky they got in the pictures of Jack Harlow?
No, that's Jack.
That's
And-
fucking funny. You are funny. Because I see that too. Damn, that looks like him. Yes. You talking about the top
in the
left?
middle?
Yes, right here. Yeah, bro. That is hilarious. Oh, bro.
Is that not Lil Dicky, Rob?
No,
Jack.
bro. That's Jack.
Nah, that's Lil Dicky.
You talking about this one?
Honestly,
green
click
hoodie?
on it, bro. Even I'm
Nah, to the left. To the left of that one.
Yep.
This one?
Yeah, right there.
That's
Yeah.
Jack. That don't look like no Lil Dicky.
It
Bro,
looks like Lil
what?
Dicky with his little, yeah, dude.
Fuck it.
I'm like, no way Google's disrespectful like that.
All right rappers don't look alike, dog.
It was
Bro,
little.
Pull up Lil Dicky. Pull up Lil Dicky.
I love Lil
Dicky,
Dicky,
Ryan?
and I love Jack Harlow. So
Bro,
no
here's my thing about Lil
disrespect,
Dicky,
but
man.
I could see.
it was
I
just
could see how we
little,
got that.
and I'm
We got
like,
that.
is that?
Yeah.
Here's my Lil Dicky rant though. This man put out one album. It was okay. It was pretty solid. Then he put out a meme album, and then he hasn't made music since. He's just been working on TV shows.
He's doing great.
That show's still going.
They
It
had a
came out
season
during
2.
COVID. Came out
So-
during COVID. Darren, remember we used to watch it, and it used to make you very uncomfortable.
That first
It was
season
a
was
good
really
show.
good though.
The second season wasn't bad.
I didn't see the second season yet.
That's the only thing I watched because I definitely did not like the first episode.
He's
that
a
I
Pisces
watched
too.
of the first season.
All
No,
these Pisces ass niggas. But shout out to Lil Dicky, but he just pisses me off. His music career pisses me off.
why?
Bro,
He does
put
what he
out
wants.
He put out an album, then he put out a meme album, and he hasn't dropped
Dickie.
since.
So, what's he need to drop again for?
Make better music. Like what?
You
Make
don't
more
need
I
to. He's
music.
disagree
making
with you, bro.
TV.
I
He's
just
in. He's making TV. He's doing music on TV too. He's doing great.
he's
And
somebody
it's
who
funny. It's very funny to me.
But the whole TV show was supposed to be his come up in his rap career.
And
I
he's
think it's a
there
meme.
doing that.
You said what, Darren?
No, I think it's a meme on how he came up, but a joke. Like not necessarily how he came up, but a parody on it.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
has. He has.
They definitely take what would you call it? They take like I don't want to say chances. I don't know. I see what you're saying, but it's rough. It's a rough.
I think wasn't he like a school teacher before this? Before he started rapping?
No, I was telling you he was a digital marketer or something like that.
Yeah. So he just reinvents what he wants to do. Like you just praise Kanye for reinventing himself musically, but this guy doesn't want to get stuck in one career. And you kind
No,
of
he said he just got bored of having a desk job.
He probably got bored making music.
Well, in theory, he technically said that he wanted to make music to propel him into television.
Oh, there you go. I can't be mad about it. He
like
I think
like
I
get
think we
famous
should be
off music
clapping
so
him
you
up.
can, yeah.
I think we should be clapping him up because he accomplished his dream. I think that's very dope.
did a good
While
job.
we're on it, so I can show you guys this real quick. LA, do you remember the NBA Big commercials?
NBA Big?
Yeah.
No.
I don't remember these at all either.
Oh yeah, big things are happening. Cash. Hey. When they was trying to get big men to go off.
Well, no, it was just like they had the big words on the screen while it was going on. Apparently, his company he was at, he was the head of that whole project, the whole NBA Big commercials. There's like a ton of them.
Who?
There's like 4 minutes worth of them.
Dickie.
He was?
Biggie, yeah, Dickie.
Lil Dicky was?
Yeah.
I did not know that. Wow, good for him. See? See Rob or see Darren?
I think it's
This is
dope,
nice.
personally. I think everything about what he's doing is dope. I just don't watch. I don't listen to his music all like that either. But I don't watch I will not watch the first season of that show.
Why?
It's actually funny.
I'm
When
go
Lil
backwards.
Dicky first came out, I was trying to get all my friends to listen to him because I thought he was so damn good. I told my friend Cam about him. He was like, "Bro, I ain't listening to nobody named Lil Dicky. Ain't nobody listening to nobody named Lil Dicky." Literally every black person I tried to show to him, I'm not listening to Lil Dicky. What is wrong with y'all? So, shout out to him.
That wasn't me.
He had a young what was his name? He used to rap with Thug a lot. Young homie Quan, Rich homie Quan.
Are you talking about
He had
Save
him
That
on
Money?
the song. Yeah, that shit was hot.
That song was dope, and the fact that they shot that whole damn near that whole music video for free is even more lit.
Right.
He's funny. All right, so while we're still talking about music, LA, do you want to introduce this next topic?
Let's do it. So apparently, I found out because I didn't know this shit. When you can play it. It's fun.
Oh, I was just getting it up.
Yeah. Apparently, when you were having surgery on your brain, I don't know the exact details. They probably numb you or something like that. But I was more astonished at the fact that you are awake and that you are supposed to be awake during the surgery, and that they have you do different tests, like test your fingers or whatever have you to make sure your motor skills are still intact, that you're still alive, things of the sort. But this person is a famous violinist, and they want to make sure that their intricate muscles and their motor skills are still intact so that they can continue to have a good quality of life after the surgery. So they have this motherfucker just playing the violin in the surgery room. Here you go.
I don't know what's the most impressive here. Like, because maybe because I don't know how to play violin, I think that's impressive. Or maybe brain surgery, because I don't know how to do brain surgery. Clearly, it's impressive.
Both things are
I think brain
amazing.
surgery is more impressive. I'm gonna be 100 with you.
Being able to play the violin while having brain surgery, then though, which one's more
Yeah.
amazing?
That's a good question.
Because I would freak the fuck out. Y'all gonna have
That
to
she's
put me to
playing that
sleep.
good, yeah, I will have a problem too.
No, my brain is being operated on. Y'all gonna have to put me to sleep, or y'all gonna have to hold my hand or something, because I'm not going.
That's exactly how you have to do it, though, man. You got to be
My
awake.
God. Yeah. Yeah. And they just playing with my brain like it's Play-Doh.
They not playing with it, man. They
They're over
doing a
there
very
touching
intricate
shit.
surgery.
I need
Man.
I need to see the camera. I need to see what y'all are touching.
No, fuck that. I don't want to see
I'll,
my own brain like
I'll
that.
be like, you see that part over there? That's my good memories. Don't fuck with it.
I can't remember nothing past 5. I was so you say it.
No. Oh shit.
That'd be
Now I
horrible.
just see faces. I can't even put a name to it. It'd be like close family member. Oh man, the brain is.
Are you about to say?
I can't imagine.
I don't know, man. I do not know.
You can close this one. I never looked it up.
I don't understand why they have her playing the violin still.
Just because, why not? So this is a montage to depict global warming. Let's go ahead and play it, see if you get it.
That's pretty fire. That's kind of a that's a great work of art. That's actually pretty fire.
See?
No matter
Why
your
did the
feelings on
mom
global warming or not, that's pretty fire.
Why did the mom not melt?
Because we're not going to have to
Because
go
she's
through it.
bigger.
Well, no, because we're not going to have to deal with the consequences of global warming.
Oh, there you go. Look at you and interpreting shit. But what do you think about it?
I think that's fire. I think from a piece of art standpoint, that's like top tier. That's some of the best shit I've ever seen.
Do you believe in global warming now?
No. Here's my thing about global warming. Because it's a great like interpretation of it and shit. Because like it's like I said, we're not gonna have to deal with it. But you're not about to fuck up the world before I come. Then be like, oh, you gotta care now. No, everybody's gonna have it fucked up after us, bro. Our society's gonna die in like 400, 500 years. And the aliens are gonna come down and be like, damn, this was a pretty decent society. Too bad they couldn't figure that shit out.
I don't think that's the case, bro. That's right. Hold up, LA. What was your question? Did you say do you believe in global warming,
That's
or do you
all I
believe in
asked.
do you believe in making a change for global warming?
I
There's a
asked if
difference.
you believe in global warming. That's
I
all
think
my
we
question.
should like put it on fast forward. We should live our best lives while we can.
That is wild. We're done for
Well,
that.
hopefully, when you have kids, you can look them in the face and say, "I made the conscientious decision of fucking you over." Good luck.
But they give us plastic bins to put our recycle bin in.
You're
We're doing our
absolutely
best.
right. You're absolutely right. But I just hope when that happens, I hope I'm there. That's all I ask. I'm gonna be there and be like, "Your daddy has something to tell you." Go ahead and tell him, Rob.
There was a Dr. Seuss book.
Go ahead and tell him, Rob. Episode 80 of the podcast. Go ahead and tell him.
You know why you can't visit Florida no more and it's underwater? Go watch what your dad said on this podcast.
Look what your daddy said. Go ahead. Fast forward to 38 minutes.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Yeah, I believe in global warming. We do need to do something to change it, but I don't know what it is.
Nobody knows what it is anymore. If
And they can
everybody
just
became
tune
a
in.
vegetarian and we didn't package food, I think we'd make it.
But what
There'd
does that
be
have to
no
do with like
need.
all the fossil fuels and the gasoline we got shooting up in there, all these fucking factories? You know what I'm saying?
How many of these things I drink a day?
I drink like 20 a day, and it's a problem.
Bro, I recycle those, and I'm positive they're not doing nothing with those. I'm
You put them in your plastic recycling bin?
Yep.
Same. That's crazy. I don't know. But like Rob says, though, I feel it's not going to be my problem soon, so.
I think that's crazy to say, y'all. This summer, it has been hot. It is definitely our problem.
Darren,
I
by
won't
the
make it
time
another
we're like
70
80,
summers.
90
Not
years
only,
old, we're not gonna
dog,
give a
not
shit.
only is it our problem, every single one of us experienced a power outage around the same time.
You're right. I had power.
LA
No,
went
you're
first, I went, and then Rob went. Everybody didn't have power at some point. We can't say it's not our problem when it's literally our problem.
That wasn't because of global warming.
Because everybody
Nigga,
had
it's
their
hot.
ACs on. And
It's a
that
hot summer. Yes, it is.
the transformers can't handle the load, especially with COVID and everybody working from home too, and it being summertime, all the kids home. It was overpowered.
Because summers are becoming hotter. Why? Because
Yeah.
global warming is a thing. Yes, Rob, it is your
It
problem.
is a
And
thing.
you have to deal with it every summer going forward.
All right, what are we gonna do, Darren?
Every
What are
winter
we gonna
too
do in
with
the next 50
heat.
years to fix this shit?
Everybody's just gonna have to open their freezers every day.
Then our
Cool
food
the
go
air.
bad.
We just gonna have to cool the earth down.
They tried that. They put big ass ice cubes in the ocean. You know what
Did
happened?
they?
Yep. You know what happened?
Damn.
They melted. You know what happened? Water rose in other places of the world.
That was
Are you
getting
sure
hot.
this
It was supposed to
isn't like a
evaporate.
political argument they're just made super political?
It's an
just a
argument
talking
that they
point.
made political, probably. But
Right, 'cause I
that's
feel like
true.
this is just a political talking point every 4 years. It's one of those type of deals.
It is, but it also is a real thing.
Because we've been talking about global warming for like how long before we were even born, probably, for real.
It's still a real thing.
This is
It
We
doesn't
only talk
change
about
it.
it every 4 years.
Yeah, but it's a
It's
real
still a
thing.
real thing. People make it a national topic every 4 years. That's fair. But if you look up global warming any day on Google, you'll see a new post. You'll see some activists going somewhere, tying themselves to something.
I don't know, bro. I'd rather
It's a
go
real
see that.
thing. You saw the dude who was talking about some, can y'all leave before I go to jail? Because them niggas was talking about global warming. That shit's real. People are there.
Thank you.
Wait, what? Repeat what you said? Leave before you
Remember
go
the
to jail.
nigga, they was blocking the street. We watched on the podcast a couple weeks ago. They was blocking the street.
Yeah.
Dude
Okay,
was
I
going
got
to
you.
jail.
You should run those motherfuckers over. Fuck that nigga. We got jobs, bro. We gotta work. We don't got time to
It's
save the
about
earth. I got time to
the
save my
world.
family.
And it's about the earth, and it's about the icicles and the popsicles. You got to
Bro,
think about
you know
the
what he should have done?
popsicles.
He should have just started
What?
assaulting those people.
That's what he should have
He
done. Just go
did.
to jail, right?
And he kind of did.
No, like really beating their asses and teach them a
Just go
lesson.
straight to jail.
Yeah, you can't
Because
do that.
like
Teach him a
think
lesson.
about it, Darren. What's worse? Now you're in jail for like the next 3 years. Now you don't get to see your kids. Now you don't get to see your wife. She fucking your neighbor now. It's bad out here.
As opposed to going to jail for 15 years for aggravated assault and battery and everything
And
else.
on top
going
of
to
it,
jail
you
anyway
already
because you
have
can't
prior
go to work.
charges.
Yeah, you're going to jail for 3 years or 15 years. You're going to jail
These people
anyway?
don't care about you.
I would just film the shit and tell them, hey, this is the
I
reason
don't
why I
know.
couldn't get to work.
Darren,
I
it was
tried
on
too hard.
camera and he still went to jail. Think about that.
If I'm
It's
going to jail
on camera.
for...
The internet's everybody can see the internet.
I'm not saying the
know where
system's not broken. I'm just saying an extra 12 years is not worth beating somebody's ass. In my opinion, me whooping your ass for 15 seconds is not worth 12 years of jail.
I feel sorry for homie
Personally.
though. Don't get me wrong.
It's shit. I hope he has a good lawyer or GoFundMe or something. I'll donate if it's there, but
All right.
definitely a shitty situation to be in.
So we got about 3 minutes left. Which video you guys want to finish with?
I added this one to see if Darren could tell us what the sign languages are, but the title already gave it away. This interpreter is bullshitting. I vote for the dog one. I want to know if y'all ever knew how dogs voted, but the Bruce Lee one's pretty good too.
I kind of want to see the dog one.
All right, we'll watch the
I've
dog
been
one.
recently watching my dog walk.
It's weird.
Yeah,
Like how they body just be
I was like, bro, how are you just bouncing like that all of a sudden? Like, what kind of trajectory do you just be moving on sometimes?
So it give you like the DDR like handprint moves. So watch this shit.
There's no volume.
No, it's just a dog walking, bro. So this is them just, doing normal shit. It's pretty okay. Now they moving a little bit, you know. Okay. Okay. Things is normal. Things make sense. And then this shit start happening.
Hold on, this is where you losing me.
How is your
How'd you start? Hold up.
now they moving. Now they moving.
I'm
And
lost.
it's rhythmic though. It's like and he's moving now. This is how Nipsey move at all times.
Yeah, this is Nipsey at full go coming at me.
It's crazy. Just I being bipedal, I always think, but they and then it makes me even more amazed because like Bubby be on his hind legs coming at. I'm like, how are you doing this?
Yeah, Bubby. Yeah. That should be throwing me off. I think I was walking Ralph and I was like, bro, what is going on with your legs? Like, why you move like
He
that?
just hopping and shit. Like I
Like,
seen dogs hop, and that shit's wild to me. I'm like, damn, how you do that?
yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. You see the little dog just moving like that.
Like
Oh,
when
that's
they go
crazy.
upstairs and shit,
Hmm.
it's wild.
That's probably the most interesting to see because that's what Ralph did pretty much, just gallop up the stairs, especially in injury, like not injury, energy. Like if he got a lot of energy and he's just running through the house, yeah, he's just pretty much flying upstairs at that point.
I mean, I guess it makes sense. Like their hind legs are, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to record Nipsey walking one day and show you.
I don't know,
But
man. That's tough.
you should definitely click that Bruce Lee one though.
All right, we'll
Yep,
watch that
yeah.
real fast. So this one is sparring footage from Bruce Lee back in the day. Obviously, mixed martial arts wasn't a sport like it is today. So this is just some sparring footage with some of his students, I believe. So let's check this out.
Let's say Bruce Lee actually fought everybody.
Ish. His whole head turned around. I wasn't ready.
Like,
He's
Bruce
Sifu.
Lee's the Flash. This nigga is the Flash.
He moved too fast.
Yeah, bro. Like, how you read to somebody's back foot that quick?
How many times did he hit him?
Twice.
Oof.
Oh yeah, bro.
He hit him twice? 3? How many times he hit him? Oh my god.
2 or 3 times that time.
It's too quick. Did he hit him? I didn't even see it. Mm. Left himself open.
And you came in at.
Oof. Would you have made it 5 minutes in the ring with him?
No. No,
No.
you
I'll
outrun
be like,
last
yo,
5 seconds.
like you can't use your feet.
He just gotta be on his knees.
Throw, bro.
Yo, he was so quick. I couldn't even see the punches. He was maybe because it was technology, but like he was just so fast. I couldn't see it.
Speed, bro. Stupid speed. No, it's ridiculous, bro.
If I go
So
back in time, that's one of the fights I'll go back to see. Just like get my iPhone, get like real good quality. Be like, all right,
Fuck,
niggas, let's go watch it again.
fuck that. I'm
that's
taking some UFC fighter with me and just seeing how he would stack up against like a modern UFC fighter.
He would put him in the ground, bro. What do you mean? He's too fast.
So the argument is that martial arts has evolved so much that it's just like a different sport. It's like comparing like LeBron to somebody playing basketball in the 60s. The sport has evolved from
Are we
from a
saying
technique standpoint, from a health standpoint, how they take care of their bodies, how they eat, and stuff like that as well.
so? We're saying if they're in a ring and they're both in their normal outfits or whatever they do, no pads, no only normal safety helmet gear, and they're both allowed to fight how they know how to fight best. We're saying Bruce Lee nowadays would not stand a chance.
Yes.
here's the
Wow,
only reason I agree with Rob.
that's
It's a
wild. I feel like he
it's
can
a
just really
gladiator sport
move.
nowadays. It's a
Granted,
gladiator
he's
sport.
not as
It's,
big. Yeah, that's fair.
bro, if somebody takes Bruce Lee down to the ground, it's over.
No,
I'm
not even
sorry,
That's it.
that. If
over.
you take them against another high level striker or high level kickboxer, the sport's just evolved.
Well, I
And you
feel like
gotta
those ancient. I just feel like the way he moves is too crazy. Like you really would have to get
I feel
him.
like ultimately, I feel like he would frustrate the newer fighter because he would be
Yeah.
like, bro, like you're not. This ain't right. Like this ain't right.
but you
The
also
way
gotta
he just
remember
moves is too crazy. Go
Remember
ahead.
Bruce Lee was fighting to fight, where these guys were fighting for sport. It's still a violent sport, but it's still different. He's fighting to kill, technically. They're fighting for sport, to knock you out.
He's fighting to defend. He
Yeah.
can put you down.
Yeah.
That's
So it's a
fair.
different
Okay. Mindset. That's
different
fair.
mindset as well.
I think
It'd be nice
everybody
to
should do
see.
their history on Bruce Lee. He a very interesting guy.
But
Was
here's the
very
thing: he's probably the most influential person in martial arts history. He's the reason a ton of people, black, white, Asian, got into martial arts, especially in America. So he's probably the most influential person in martial arts history, easily.
Fun fact: have you watched the movie IP Man, Yeep Man, as some
Yes,
people
great
call it?
movie.
It's a great movie. You should watch it.
They have like 4 of them.
See the transitions. Wing Chun.
That shit.
It's definitely dramatized, but the shit's real, as you can see. He's got hands of fire.
They actually made another movie about I think it's either about to come out or it just recently came out about Bruce Lee's
Upbringing.
mentor.
Yeah.
But I think it's not it, man.
I love all of them.
One more thing before we go. I was listening to Jackie Chan talk about how they shoot films in China versus how they shoot films in America. And he was talking about in China, they like to actually shoot the whole fight scene as one full footage, where
Yeah,
America
one
we
straight
chop it up a
scene.
lot to make the
Yeah.
micro fight scenes. And he was talking
It's
about the
more
differences
fluid.
in that. It's more fluid. You get to actually see the fight moves a little bit more.
You could
They had
definitely see
in the last Ronin or something, I think that they had like that movie. I think they did it in I don't remember if it was American made, but it had like Chinese directors and whatnot. But it had like the first like 30-minute long one shot action scene, like dudes fucking shit up. We gotta watch it next time. You gotta watch it in your free time, man. It's nice.
The last thing I would suggest before we get off the air is, if you haven't seen it, go watch Bruce Lee versus Chuck Norris. It's one of the greatest fight scenes in movie history.
Oh hell yeah. Hell yeah.
It's beautiful.
Hell yeah.
Have you never seen
last
LA?
thing.
I don't know, maybe.
Go look it
Great
up. It's
one.
amazing.
Young Chuck Norris too. Last thing, LA did show me a great movie with Jet Li and Jackie Chan. And I can't remember the name of it, but
I
it
saw
was
the
a
movie
great
in theaters. It's really good.
Great
Which
movie.
And he
movie?
did the Drunken Monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Forbidden Kingdom.
That was a great movie. That was a great movie.
So I
I
got
went
a funny
home
story
dreaming
about that
about
movie.
that.
Me, my stepbrother, and our parents went to go see that movie in theaters, and we were probably like in 8th grade, 7th grade, or something. So I wanted to go sit by myself because I thought it would be cool not to sit with my parents to watch the movie. So I sit by myself in the back of the theater, and this family comes in, and they smelled like shit, and I had to sit there with them, and they smelled like shit the whole movie, and that kind of ruined the movie for me.
That's what you get. You should have sat with your family, bro.
I would be cool. Them niggas just nah. That sucks. That sucks.
You're gonna be cool with the fan that smells like shit. Yes,
And that's
you
how I
are.
learned that, like, my mom
Family
said that's
matters.
why you learn that you're privileged, because a lot of people don't. I don't want to say don't know how to use soap, but soap's not like a part of their culture per
Day
se.
to day,
Yeah, they're
they
not
just
used
go
to it.
doing shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know those people.
I could say more after that because I saw somebody not take a shower in like 2 or 3 months. Ugh, it was disgusting.
That's wild. That's a
It
wild
was
life to live.
internet. It was.
Was it like that dude from the Peanuts that just has a bunch of flies and
That's
skunk
pretty
around
much
him?
what the shower looked like.
Y'all
It
are
was
wild.
It was nasty, bro. It was just nasty. Ugh.
All right. Well, we got to get out of here. This was another great episode of the Purple Pill Podcast. This was episode 80. Let us know down below. Do you guys think Bruce Lee would be able to last in today's martial arts scene? Let us know in the comment section down below. Also, make sure you guys like and subscribe to our podcast on Anchor.